What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Thanks for Your Criticism. And if you're here and you found this video, do me a favor and subscribe for me. It'll really help me out. Now, I'm doing the recap of Married at First Sight. I just want to start off by giving a round of applause to Paige. She really came through this episode, y'all. She handled her business. Everything worked out the way it was supposed to work out. Yeah, and also for the friends definitely came through. I don't know if y'all was paying attention, but that's what happened. But this episode started off well, I'm gonna do the couples. I'm gonna do the couples, and then just like that. I'm gonna start with Brianna and Vincent. Basically, what happened with them was that it started off where the episode 7 left off at, and they was in the bed and they was talking and stuff like that, and Brianna handled it like she supposed to have handled it, and she was saying like, hey, I ain't mean to hurt you, this and this. I mean, she was real calm about it, real cool. She ain't even getting no feelings. She ain't do nothing like that. It was normal to her, basically. I guess because she really liked Vincent, so it was kind of normal. Now, Vincent, on the other hand, he definitely has communication issues. No lie, it's no joke about that. Like, if your communication is messed up and you don't learn how to work that out, if you're not calm and cool like how Brianna was, then it's gonna be a problem. He said something that concerned me too. He said something like, I ain't supposed to be telling her how she's supposed to know, or some crazy stuff like that.
I shouldn't tell you every single time you're saying something rude.
He ain't gotta tell her. Yes, you do. She can't read your mind. You gotta tell her stuff like that. That's it. Now, he went and talked to his friend, everything like that. His friend basically told him the same.
You can't expect somebody to do what you would do, because at the end of the day, y'all are different people. You can't put the expectation of somebody to react how you would react.
Like, I don't know. He was saying something. I mean, I understand you feeling disrespected. And the last episode, she did say some slick things. But this episode, she made up for it. She said, look, if she knew it was going to hurt you, she ain't mean to do that. You got to talk up and stuff like that. But I understand the whole thing. But if Vincent don't work that out, it's going to be an issue. I know that the mother and the family came over, and the mother basically said to Brianna, welcome to the family, everybody got along. Brianna, she was super nervous, so that whole thing worked out, because obviously she like, I gotta get along with the mother gotta like me. If she don't like me, then it's over. She was super nervous, but everything worked out the way it's supposed to work out. Now, I'm going to move on to Virginia and Eric. Now, this was kind of crazy. Eric meets up with Ryan in the little dog park or whatever like that. And the way they was talking, it was all fluff. It was no big, telling the secrets or, basically the real issues that they got going on. Is rather they don't see it for themselves, or they clueless or what. But it was all fluff and all that stuff like that. But Eric sits down with his friend, and his friend was telling him that he don't need to come off over protective and stuff like that, because that's just going to push Virginia away. Eric was saying, I mean, his friend told him some good things, and you just gotta relax a little bit and stuff like that, and and don't talk like you know everything. Cause if y'all paid attention, he been doing this since he basically met her, since the honeymoon, saying like, oh, I'm older, oh, I'm this. And if you look at my last review, I talk about it a little bit in there. So, this, he kind of like got the same MO. But he said something about that he was going to put his foot down or something. Well, he ain't say he was going to put his foot down, but it was certain words he used made me believe that he was gonna put his foot down.
But like, there's only so much time I can give her until it's like, do you want to go back to your life? You were happy then. Do you want that, or do you want something with me?
And I'm gonna say this: if you're not ready to put your foot down and, you know, really step into that, like, you can't expect that to go well. So if you got to be ready for the outcome of whatever it is, it don't even matter. So if it's okay, she gonna leave and stuff like that, then that's just what it's gonna have to be. But I think that I think he like her way more than she like him, and I even see that when she comes back from her little trip or whatever like that, because she went to a wedding, and he just as happy as the dogs is to see her and stuff like that. So they talk, and, you know, he like, oh, well, you know, do you miss me and stuff like that? She like, you know, like it wasn't even really a big deal.
You're with all your closest people, you know, like, are you gonna miss me?
Yeah.
Like, when you're gone. And I felt like you did. I mean, you can tell me right now, but I don't, you know, that's all I really wanted, because I knew I was missing you the whole time. I wish you were there.
When he real excited to see her, so that's an indicator that, yeah. But not only that, he was talking about, call every hour or something like that. And, you know, she wasn't feeling it. You could tell by the look on her face. And
My worry was that, like, the whole like, you wanted me to be, like, constantly communicating with you would be an issue.
I never said constant.
All right.
But I think what we did throughout the day, though, normally, that's all I want. Like, and that wasn't that bad, right? I mean, I wasn't asking for much.
Yeah.
We talked every hour or two.
And I agree, absolutely. If you in a relationship, if it's not a call of importance, I'll see you when I get home. Point blank, point period. If it's not, hey, pick up some milk, did you pay this bill? You know, something along the lines of what y'all got going on in y'all little family or whatever like that. Other than that, don't call me. I'll see you when I get home. I ain't going through all that. And I don't know if y'all agree with me. If y'all do, leave a comment. Because me personally, I ain't dealing with nothing like that. But after that, Virginia, her friends and stuff like that come over. And she's nervous too. The girls are super nervous this episode about the friends, because I'm sure that's a big deal and stuff like that to females, more so than men, I guess. Men like, okay, well, they're gonna be my friends and so cool. But for females, if your friends don't get along and stuff like that, it's like a big thing. I don't know. If any ladies watching this, let me know what that's about, because I don't know. I'm thinking everybody just meeting. I ain't thinking that they got a like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not you and him. It's just people got to like each other. Like, what? I don't. Just know that I'm the boyfriend or vice versa. She the girlfriend, something like that. But I don't know. I don't have all the answers. I'm just saying. Now, the friends come over and they basically talk and everything like that. And everything looking cool. They getting along. They, Eric, Virginia, they kiss and stuff like that. And one of Virginia's friends take Eric. Eric. I'm calling him Erica. Now, one of Virginia's friends take Eric outside and they talk and everything. And the thing about this is that Eric really want to know that there's no foul play going on here. And I'm absolutely 100% on that, because you never know. But the thing is, the friend basically, well, Eric is worried about her not being in this 100% because he said, oh, I'm older and all this other stuff like that. But the friend basically tell him that, you know, it'd be best if you don't try to, you know, like push all up on her and try to control her. Now, his friend also said that Virginia is is very happy about this, and she really want this, and that she just doing this for fun.
About this, every conversation I've had, she's been 100% all in about it.
And that right there was news to Eric, and he was super happy. Him and a friend get along, and that's it. With them, I mean, there's nothing. That was it. That's all I have. That's all I got for them. Now, Ryan and Clara, I ain't really got too much on them, but there's some couple of things that I noticed about them. Clara was out with the girls at the little dinner and stuff like that, and she was telling them that it was a little tiff between them about Ryan, Jello shots, and everything like that. And, she thinking that if somebody, offer him something, then a simple no, and then eventually they keep pressuring you or whatever you want to call it, like, come on, drink it, and then you drinking and stuff like that, and then, they'll go away and stuff like that. But Ryan wasn't having it. He like, no, he don't want to drink. And this is, I don't got a problem with this. Obviously, he want to keep it clear head. He really don't know the friends. He just want to be sober or not tipsy or anything in the moment. So, but he is a little uptight, and that's just his personality. But the thing is that when he was with, when the friends came over and stuff like that, and he was with the other wives and stuff like that, with Hayley and Brianna and his wife and his friends, he took a shot then. So I guess it just depends on how comfortable he is. But Clara did say something about the sex and everything like that. Like, they're not having sex. Me personally, I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm trying to figure out what did they do, because it's first base kissing, and she said that took a minute. Now it's second base. Well, she said that they did something. So is it second base to the extreme second base? Because it's not at third base, they're not having sex. So is it extreme second base? Or is it just regular second base? I know it's between them two, and I don't know if she doing it to him or if he doing it to her. But if he was doing it to her, then I don't think she'd be so fed up as she seems, because she's saying a whole lot of stuff like he wanted to be rainbows and colors and want everything to be right and stuff like that, and she's saying she just want the D. Now I'm like, oh, this is a tricky situation, because like I said in my last recap, if he waiting this long to give her the D, and the moment he give her the D and that junk whack, is she gonna be like, damn, I waited all this time for this? But I mean, they ain't married and stuff like that, so obviously he got time to make it up, because it's a slippery slope now. You get in there, that drink might be better than what you thought it was, and you mess around be a minute man. So you gotta be careful with that, But like I said, he got time, so he can obviously make it up. But still, don't just be holding out and I don't know what to say about them, y'all. But Clara ain't had her friends that come over, so Brianna and them come over, and they all talk, and it's just the same thing with them. She saying she ain't see him with his shirt off and this, and she getting tired of all the old man comments, and she want him to, venture out and do something spontaneous.
Just an old man,
Stay past 8:30.
If I had $1 for every time he's called himself an old man.
We can
in the
move
last
bedtime
50 days.
after 9 p.m.
I'm getting so frustrated with the old man comment.
So whatever she wanted to say, and that's basically where it left off on them. Now, Hayley and Jake started off with her sitting down with her friend. Now, her and her friend, when they sit down, she was going in on how he dresses and how he got some 80s and stuff like that. And her friend basically let her know what was going on. Like, what? This is some short stuff that's not even that serious. So what else is it? Basically telling her what's
all I'm hearing
what.
right now is that he doesn't dress well, and you don't like his style. So what else?
Like I said, round of applause to the friends. Then she go on about how the text messages and him coming downstairs to see her with the friends and her running off, but she ain't tell the whole story. She made it seem like only thing he did was accuse her. So I'm not feeling Hayley and all this, man. Like, I want to give her the benefit of the doubt, but it's hard for me to know if it's the fact that she got commitment issues or the fact that she just not attracted and just don't like Jacob. Now, Hayley is almost like Chris in a way. I mean, not to the extreme because he got his own issues and circumstances that's going on. But far as being attracted to, you know, their wife and the husband and stuff like that, far as the attraction part, Hayley and Chris is just the same. Except for Hayley not honest. She talking about some, oh, I'm just pulling away and it's too much for me. No, whatever. You just don't like him. You don't find him attractive and all this other stuff. And then you had sex with him too. And the same thing. What Chris do? Chris did the same thing. He had sex with Paige, but he was just upfront about, hey, look, you know, I don't really find you that attractive or whatever like that. So, Hayley, Chris, just saying, y'all. Just saying. I mean, let me know what y'all think, but this is what I see. Now, Hayley, she basically seemed like she want to move forward, you know, so she gonna give it a shot because her friend basically told her, hey, you might regret this if you don't give it your 100, and that's possible because it's hard out here. Trust and believe. It's hard out here to meet people, man. It's crazy. Like, it's hard. It's hard. Just because it's hard. So it is. Anyway, Jacob talked to the boys and stuff like that, and he worried about she might fall in with him later on. But Jacob, I don't think you got to worry about that. I don't think she's going to fall with you. But I can see your sentiment and I can see what you talking about. You know, you don't want her to fall for you, then later on you're not really into it. I get that.
What if we start to make that connection too late and then, you know, I end up not feeling it or something at the end and then end up like hurting her again. I really don't want to end up like that because I feel like I had like all my chips on the table to begin with.
Now, after that, the friends come over. Everything looked copacetic. Nothing going on, really. But the friends take Jacob to the kitchen, and he spill the beans about his situation, and they basically cover for her, talking about, hey, she got commitment issues. She ain't been in a relationship since college or something like that. So that's an issue right there. So we're gonna see what happens with that, but that's kind of like what happened. Now, after that, Hayley really put her best foot forward. She wanted to see about him getting deeper and seeing how, you know, they could connect more and stuff like that. And she gave it a shot and stuff like that, but basically it was surface level stuff. They ain't really, you know, reveal nothing traumatic or the really reason why they are the way they are. It's just normal, everyday conversation.
You have to ask, why the watch this way?
It's so I can look and see what time it is without being obviously rude.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Now we got Chris and Paige, and the thing I don't know what to say about all this, but it was pretty wild. I know that he meets with his mentors, and those are the pastors. Two young pastors and stuff like that, and they meet with him, and he starts telling them the backstory and everything that's going on and stuff like that. And they look at him. Well, the first thing that I noticed was that first it was a joke about the little pregnancy joke, but you know what I'm saying? It really, they ain't know how close it really was. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was a joke, they ain't know what he was about to say, but the joke was pretty.
Yeah, I just want to call you guys in just to kind of catch you guys up on everything that's been going on and stuff. So
they're having twins. That's what it is. I bet. On bet. Yeah.
But after that, Chris told him everything, and told him that he wasn't feeling Paige, and he got somebody pregnant and stuff like that, and they look at this man like he's crazy. Like the look on their face was just priceless. And after that, they go on to tell him that, you got something good here. I don't know. They was telling him, don't move so fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, calm it down just a little bit. You ain't gotta break up with Paige and stuff like that. Consider Paige's feelings and stuff. And saying that he's selfish and all this stuff like that. Telling them stuff that he did not want to hear. Cause I know those are his, mentors and buddies and stuff like that. But they told him the truth and he ain't want to hear it. Now, the one thing that stood out was that he told Chris that, Paige is a diamond or something like that.
This is what me and Mikkel are trying to articulate to you. Point blank. You have currently a diamond. Period. Those are rare.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know how the ex-fiance, but the pastor was saying she one of a kind, don't let her go. But it's real hard when you really not feeling somebody. But the thing is, Chris ain't never give this a real shot. I understand the fact, it's fine you tell her that you're not attracted to her and all that stuff like that. But you gotta go through the normal motions and give it a best shot. You know what I'm saying? But I'm guessing he ain't really feel like it. Obviously, we can see how everything worked out up until this point. Now, after that, he calls Paige, and Paige, get on the phone, and he say he want to put a meeting together and all this stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, meeting together with the ex and stuff. And Paige like, look, I got to think about this. I don't know. But it's good that he gave her a heads up on it. And after that call and everything like that, they sit down. The ex come in. Well, Chris came in first. Paige came in first. Then Chris came in. And then the ex came in. Now, when she came in, I could clearly see that Chris got a type, and this is the quote-unquote trophy wife that he said he wanted it. Because obviously it's like the differences between Paige and, the ex. The ex looked like a little bit exotic, I don't know. But just, I don't know. She just got a look about her. But besides that, they sit down and Chris is quiet the whole time. And I'm like, hold up, what's going on here? Like, you're not gonna facilitate this? You know what I'm saying? You just gonna let them talk and you ain't got nothing to say? Crazy, right? After that, Paige bring up the fact that she was willing to work on it. She almost got pregnant. And when she said she almost got pregnant, the ex looked at Chris like he was crazy. And the ex was like, by who?
I'm good now, but you know, that was definitely a thought in my head as well. So
That was a thought in your head too? She could be pregnant?
So that's telling you right there that Chris, it must have been a discussion between Chris and the ex saying that, look, I ain't even had sex with this girl. This is just what it was. And I want to get back with you. But in that moment, when the ex heard that Paige was almost pregnant and stuff like that, basically let her know that they had sex. And that's when she decided, you know, like, hey, I ain't even really trying to work things out. And, you know, but even before that, right? Even before she said that, she asked Chris about, you know, like, you know, you almost got her pregnant, and he, like, ain't even say nothing. Like, he, like, oh, I don't know. Like, well, like, what the hell you talking about, dog? I don't know, like, Chris was really acting funny. He wasn't acting, he was, I don't know. It was like, it was childish. It was crazy. I don't even know how to say it really. But, you know, after that, Chris really started acting childish because he thinking that she trying to, you know, disrespect them and she's being rude and stuff like that. So he started talking about dinner or whatever like that. But, you know, he explained himself to Chris he explained himself to Paige, was saying that he kept it 100 with her and stuff like that. And I would say this, Chris handled his circumstances the best way he could. You know, it was a couple mistakes along the lines of leading her on. Like, that was a big mistake, and I don't agree with that. He shouldn't have led Paige on at all. But he can't, you know, he can't control the fact that the ex was pregnant. So therefore, he got married, he was moving on, and he felt like this was the best way, and he really wanted marriage. That's why he proposed to his ex. Maybe he ain't giving himself enough time. Maybe he did. I don't know. But he moved forward, tried to get married. Then the ex called him out of nowhere, talking about she pregnant. So that threw a wrench in the whole thing. Then he wasn't trying to Paige and then all this. I'm just saying, I feel a little bad for the man. Not saying that his actions was right, because he really made some bad moves here. But in all, they wind up splitting up. I know Paige might feel a little bit of relief that, you know, ain't nobody coming out of this happy. The Paige ain't coming out of it happy. The ex ain't coming out of it happy. And Chris not coming out of it happy. It's like this whole thing just got messed up. You know what I'm saying? And she said some stuff at the end, was like, when things get hard, Chris run away and she need a man.
Challenging, or if he feels frustrated or flustered, he's ready to cop out. And to be honest, this relationship no longer serves me, because I need a man that is gonna be with me through thick and thin, through sickness and health, through death do us part, like all of that. You made vows and you still have not yet to honor them. So it is time for me to walk away. And I'm okay with that.
A God-fearing man, and basically somebody that's going to be able to, you know, not cower away when it comes to tough things. And that's basically seemed like this is what Chris was doing the whole time. But that's all I got, y'all. If y'all got any comments y'all want to leave and let me know what y'all feel about everything, let me know. Like the video, really help me out. Subscribe to the video. It'll definitely help me out, and I'll see y'all next video.